This video is about how to use the trading card database to load cards by spreadsheet. The trading card database has millions of cards, and we've already shown you in other videos how to list them individually. But when you have a lot of one set, it's definitely quicker to list it by a spreadsheet. Now, it's a little bit involved and it takes a little getting used to, but once you have done this, you will not want to do this any other way. So the first thing is there's a trading card spreadsheet template, which when you click that, it will open this Excel spreadsheet. And these are the fields that we're going to fill in order to upload our spreadsheet and list our cards. These headings up here are important. The red ones are required. The first thing is that every set, insert set, autograph, parallel, base set, has a set ID. We're going to look that up for 2014 Panini Select Football. I've already started to fill this in, and I'll show you how that comes together. So what we do here is we go to the set search in the trading card database, and we select Football 2014 and go. And when we do that, we're going to get all the releases from 2014 that are in the database. Under Panini Select, when we click that, that will open up all of the sets, starting with the base, and then all the inserts and parallels and so forth. Right here, on every set, is the set ID. So 21302, I take that, I put this in my spreadsheet, and then I fill it down. So I highlight the first row, I pull down. In some versions of Excel, it will automatically fill down, but I'm just going to hit Control and D, and magically it's there. I've already filled in the card numbers. I've already filled in my condition ID, a little more on that later. And then I've filled in my pricing. There's this price here would be used for every selling channel if you entered no other price. This would be a sale price would be for online stores. It would be less than the selling price. I just want to have a different price for the Amazon listings, so I've just bumped it up a little bit. And then on two of the cards, they're a little bit better, so I've raised that as well. Okay, so now I've scanned the cards already, and you can see another video about how to transfer the images by FTP. This is my WSFTP, the other video is on FileZilla. But when I did that, when I did my scans, it named them numerically because I use a Fujitsu scanner, and it has a little prefix. The other point that's important here is that I scan the cards in the same order that I put them in the spreadsheet. Now everything starts with 1 dash, and then 2695 is the first number. I do the front and the back, so this is the front, back, etc. So what I do is I go in the spreadsheet, I put in my image prefix, and then I'll fill this down for everything. Control D again. I put in the 2695 and the 2696, which are the first cards, front and back images. I don't have to put in the .jpg. It's assumed. If it was another file extension like a .png, you would need to put it in. But by not having to put in the file extension and just allowing me to put in the number, I can do this. I can fill it down. Because I'm doing front and back, I'm going to fill this down with a series and a step value of 2. And I'm going to repeat that for the back images. And the double check here is that 2716 should be the last image that I've scanned. And it is. I've already taken these and transferred to the server by just highlighting them and then clicking this arrow. In FileZilla, it's a little bit different. You can just drag it. Now, once I've done that, I have my spreadsheet is ready to go. That's really all it takes. So you could do multiple set IDs. You could continue on with another set with whatever. So here's the card numbers. Here's the conditions, and now I'm going to save this. And I have a lot of stuff going on because I take care of a lot of people. But this is my own listings. And so I just name it whatever I want, and I just need to know where it is. I do know where it is. So now in the control panel, once I've created my spreadsheet, I will go to Inventory, Spreadsheet Tools, Upload Inventory Spreadsheet. There are different types of spreadsheets. This one is specifically for trading card database. The system will recognize that. If you remember, I talked about the condition IDs. Basically, in this column here, you can put in numbers or text. If I just put near mint to mint in there, it would take my text and be fine. But I don't want to type that. I want to type 13 because that is the code for near mint to mint. And so it's very quick for listing ungraded base cards. Or any cards, but ungraded cards. So back over here, I'm going to locate my file. And sometimes Excel is very smart, or sometimes the browser is very smart. It goes right to the folder that I just saved something in. If there were stock photos available, I could just check this, and I wouldn't even have to do the scanning on the images. So I'm not going to check it, but I am going to sync it with Amazon when it's completed listing, and then I'm going to upload the file. The most important thing about this is right now, this is going into a preview mode. And it's showing me everything it's done. Had there been an error, and we'll look for errors in a minute, but what it's showing me is everything I've done, but I haven't actually saved it yet. So I could either click here to do some editing in line. Oh, I wanted a higher price, I could just change it and save it. Or if I really messed up the spreadsheet, I can stop. I haven't done anything. I can contact support and see what's wrong. Or I can fix it because I know what I did. And then you'll get help and you'll go from there. So here's all the cards that we listed. Everything's got a scan that's matching the title. And if there were any problems, there would be a list of errors down here, and there would be error little banners right here. So I'm good to go. All I have to do is click Load Inventory. This is going to place it into the control panel inventory. Because I have a store on this account, it's going to load it into the store. The stores could be either our storefront software, or it could be Shopify or BigCommerce or WooCommerce at the moment. That's all automatic. So when I click this, now it's loading them. And if you've watched the other videos on search results, this is the box where you can do anything to this item, individually listed on eBay, individually sync with Amazon, edit the pricing, and so forth. Everything is already checked in case I want to do a multiple action. And at the bottom, there are things that I can do in these actions. I can send it to eBay. I can create a multi-quantity eBay listing. And this video is going to continue with that, but I'll stop in a minute here. I could bulk send to eBay, which is one of the channels, as well as Amazon and Shopify. I could remove them because I messed up. And then I select my thing, and I click the process, and I'm good to go. The main help, most people use the send to eBay. They'll list a whole bunch of stuff, and they'll send it directly to eBay. It doesn't happen automatically because you have to choose what it is when it's going to eBay, but it's very quick. That's another video on bulk sending to eBay. Hope that helps. The main thing to remember here is that it takes a little getting used to. In the beginning, we always recommend that you make your spreadsheet, transfer your images, and then let us know, and we'll review your spreadsheet and help you and load it with you the first time. And then once you get used to it, it's very, very quick, and you'll never want to do things differently. Thank you.